they've been in this space for quite a while. Who am I talking about exactly? GoPro, the industry leaders. Well, used to be the industry leaders. GoPro released this Mission 1 camera with this cage that you guys see it on right now with the Fluid 1 Pro gimbal. Handles it really, really well. Got this little Amazon Basics microphone that I bought it years ago, so you're not gonna find this microphone. I do like this microphone, and in this video you will hear this microphone, just not with this setup right here. See, GoPro is now with the Mission 1 and the Mission 1 Pro cameras, and the ILS model should be coming out here in, I don't know, another month and a half, if they still release it. GoPro, in the meantime, in between time, they do have 32-bit and 24-bit internal recording. So the built-in microphones on this camera can record 24 and 32-bit audio. But it doesn't mean anything because the microphones is crap. Straight crap. Booty, to be exact. So GoPro, not too long after releasing the Mission 1 Pro and the Mission 1 cameras, they came out with their own little microphone kit. And this kit communicates with this camera via Bluetooth, and or you can go on ahead and take the USB receiver that comes within this kit, connect it to the USB-C door of this Mission 1 camera, and then use the microphones to talk to the receiver to get the audio stitched directly to the videos that you record with your Mission 1 or Mission 1 Pro at the time of this recording. Sounds really good, right? Here's the thing. This cage right here, okay, this is the one GoPro was offering with the Mission 1 Pro camera. If you buy it on launch, I think they're still offering it. It's a good cage, really, really good. You got the nice little shutter button. You can quickly detach it. If you guys like to use the magnetic charging, you could quickly release this piece and have the charging port right here for your magnetic charging. They do have a design where you see that little hole, that little indentation right there. That's where the cable for your magnetic cable, if you want to do the magnetic charging, that's kind of where it'll sit. And you can have this thing kind of tethered to a power bank, for example, and just record all day long. I guess as long as the gimbal works, as long as you got some juice in that thing, if you were going to use this kit, you can record all day long. I know you guys want to hear what they all sound like. So in this video, I'm going to let you guys hear the built-in microphones on the Mission 1 camera. Then I'm going to go on and connect one of these via Bluetooth to the Mission 1 camera. And then I'm going to take the USB-C receiver and connect it to the Mission 1 camera. And then you guys are going to hear basically the USB-C receiver and the regular 3.5mm receiver that comes with the microphone kit. If you opt for it, they both will sound the same. They're both going to sound good with the Mission 1 Pro. So it really doesn't make sense for me to show you or have you listen to both receivers connected to the Mission 1. So we'll just do the USB-C receiver connected to the Mission 1. And then we're going to give you guys the media mod audio because hopefully it's promising. Let's get to it. So with GoPro, you're going to have a lot of options for audio, whether you have a microphone connected to a Bluetooth or not, or if you have a hard wire, as I said, with the media mod, you can directly connect a 3.5mm microphone to the GoPro and then get your audio that way. So right now, audio has two different audio tuning profiles. They have standard and they have voice. Voice is obviously going to pick your voice up more. Standard is like a general recording sound mode where it'll probably use all of the microphones to just capture the sound around me. There's another menu on the GoPro. If you swipe down and then swipe left twice, you'll see the microphone settings. You click on the microphone that's giving you a profile, and you're going to have some more options. You're going to have GoPro sound profile, manual, which is also manual gives you you can adjust the gain, automatic gain control, AGC, and what that does is it'll automatically bring the audio up or down depending on how the audio sounds when you're recording. So that's what this profile sounds like right now. We're on standard profile with the GoPro sound. We're going to keep the GoPro sound and move over to voice so you guys can hear how that sounds. So this is what I sound like with the GoPro's profile on voice. So this should pick up my voice a lot more. Let's move on to the next setting. So now you're hearing me on the standard profile with the automatic gain control. So the automatic gain control, like just to say I'm moving away from the camera, it should still try to pick up and basically will like almost zoom in the microphone so that it can try to make my voice louder so you guys can still hear me. To keep the audio levels balanced, this is how it sounds. And this is how that same setting sound with voice tuning. Okay, so what do you guys think? Sounds pretty good? Doesn't sound pretty good? Come on, let's move on to the next one. We're gonna go to automatic gain. We're gonna go to manual gain control, and that one's, I'm just gonna go up +3 on the gain. It goes all the way up to like +8 or 9 or something like that, just so you guys can hear how it sounds. So in this clip, it is standard sound profile, not voice, and we have the audio gain on +3. I did +3 because I don't want to go too high, because it's kind of quiet here. The quieter your environment, the higher up you could go on your gain. The noisier your environment, though, you want to go into the negatives on the gain. That way you have the option to kind of boost audio in post, but not have too much audio coming into the microphones directly while recording. But this is how it sounds on standard profile, +3 on the manual gain settings. And this is how it sounds on voice, +3 on the gain settings, or manual gain settings. So this is what it sounds like. Wind reduction's off. We don't have wind, so I turned wind reduction off for this test. So we don't have anything like that going on, and this is how it sounds. So now we're gonna take this USB-C receiver, right, and we're gonna go on ahead and wirelessly connect it. We're gonna connect this directly to the Mission 1 Pro camera through the USB-C port, and we're going to use the microphone to connect to this receiver so you guys can hear what a direct connection sound like. Tell me if you hear the difference. So when you connect with the USB-C receiver, you're going to lose the GoPro sound profile. You're just going to get automatic gain control and just manual control as far as the gain settings go. So right now we're on automatic gain control, and I have it on standard profile, and this is how it sounds with the microphone inside of my shirt right here. Okay, you can put the microphone where you want. I don't like mine's all up in the video trying to take all my shine. I got to get the shine, so that's where I put the microphones. This is how it sounds. And this is what automatic gain control is gonna sound like when you have it on voice, okay? And we're still going automatic gain control. So this is how I sound. What do you guys think? Let's go on ahead, go back to standard, and then put the gain on manual settings, and we'll do +3 on a decibel, which, by the way, we'll talk about that when we do that. So we're back on the standard audio profile, and we have it on +3 on a decibel scale. Now, something real crazy, not that it matters because the microphones, the built-in microphones on this camera is trash, but GoPro gives you a crazy manual setting gain. It goes from like -45 decibels to +18 decibels. Like, that's a crazy range. But again, not that it really matters because the built-in microphones on a GoPro is trash. But USB-C, you can go as high as +18 and -25 decibel, which is really good if you're in noisy environments. You can place this microphone where you need it, and it's good to go. This is what it sounds like, standard sound profile, +3 decibels. Let's go to voice with the same +3 decibels. Show you guys how, I'll let you guys hear how it sounds. +3 decibel gain, and now it's on voice. This is how it sounds. Now, you guys do have clipping control, and it's called limiter or limited or limiting or something like that. If you turn that on, it'll avoid your audio from clipping. But this is how I sound with the voice profile on +3 decibels on the manual settings on the gain. How do I sound? If you guys want to see the media mod video, I got the unboxing. In the unboxing video, I show you guys how to update your GoPro, which is really simple, and I show you guys all the options. I kind of just scroll through the menu system of the media mod. The media mod is an interesting piece of equipment. I'm still working with it, like using it and testing it and just kind of running it through its paces. On a day like today, it's windy. And I just did an audio test with the media mod, trying different settings. You guys will see the best settings. I'm gonna let you guys hear the best audio setting at the end of this video, or towards the end of this video. So the media mod video will come out after this video, the unboxing. Again, I'm gonna show you guys the menu system, how it's changed on the Mission 1 and Mission 1 Pro cameras, and what extra options you get with the media mod. The media mod gives you like literally 20 different audio combinations that you could use to get the best audio. So it's going to be a learning curve. I'll let you guys know because I move around in different locations. So like right now it's windy. I'll be able to let you guys hear the best audio settings when it's windy, when it's quiet, if you're vlogging in a noisy environment. I'm going to run a test like that so you guys can hear all the different ones. But for this one, I had to keep it short and give you the best audio sound for my current scenario, which is windy. The wind is coming from behind, so the media mod will have the wind going directly in it. Hopefully it doesn't ruin the audio, but watch the video and I'll see you at the end. Now, me personally, I would think that with the Mission 1 Pro camera, the GoPro audio settings would be the best settings. So right now you're listening to me on GoPro standard profile, because there's standard in voice, GoPro standard with the media mod mic on cardioid, which means that the microphone's picking up whatever's in front of it. And this is how I sound. So right here, the audio is set to GoPro profile, but it's on bi-directional. So technically, you guys should hear me from the front, and you guys should be hearing me from the back with the nice little storm in the background. Okay, so right now it's on omnidirectional, which means if I have the camera stay to face the storm and I come to the side, you guys should still equally hear me, okay? Do you guys still hear me? Do you still hear me? Do you still hear me? I'm behind the camera. I am to your right now, my left, and then now I'm back in front of the camera. How did that sound? By the way, there is a breeze or some sort of a wind. It's constant. Hopefully you guys don't hear that in the audio. Right now it is set to focused stereo. What focused stereo does is it puts a strong focus on sounds in front of the camera, okay? A little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, almost like a, I don't know, like a 70-degree field of view. But this is how I sound with that on. And I'm gonna move a little bit to the side of the camera, and this is how I sound. And basically I'm gonna move over here, which is how it sounds. Now, basically this audio mode keeps everything you guys can see within the limits of the frame. So I have it on linear mode right now. So the media mod is basically tuned to keep my voice the same as long as I'm within the frame. No matter where I keep the camera at, anything within frame, it'll pick up the audio for within that range. Right now it's set to natural stereo, and basically all it's doing is just widening up how far the microphones pick up in front of the camera, to the left and to the right. So this is how I sound. I'm a little bit out of frame, but this is how I sound, and I'm gonna go this way a little bit out of the frame, and this is how it sounds. So all it did was just widen how far the microphones are gonna try to pick sound up from, okay? Anything behind me or to the left of me, you see I'm behind the camera. You guys probably don't hear me very well. I'm over here moving to the front of the camera. You can hear me. I'm to the side of the camera. I'm completely to the right of the camera, and you shouldn't hear me. And now I'm behind the camera, and this is how I sound. So that's what that one is. Now there's another mode that's gonna make it even wider. So all while I'm recording this, the sound profile is still on GoPro. We just made the audio just about as wide as the left and to the right of the camera. So right now I'm to the complete left of the camera, your left, my right, and then I'm moving over to the other side, and this is me completely to the right, and you guys should still hear me good. Now I'm behind the camera, so how do I sound behind the camera? And then I'm moving to the front of the camera, and this is how I sound. So I put the settings at cardioid, so everything in front of the camera within a wide view, kind of within a circular range, should hear me really well right now. And I do have it on voice. We have the wind in the background, we got the storms trying to, that thing look like it's just gonna go completely behind me, but it looks pretty cool though, don't you think? Not too shabby. We're using the ND16 filter, by the way, recording in GP Log 2. I'm gonna use a LUTs profile to color grade this. But let me know what you guys think, man. Let me know what you think. With that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Shout outs to G's Moto, shout out to Luis, shout outs to anybody that comments in the comments below. If you commented below, shout outs to yourself. Give me a like on the video. Hype my video up. Okay, check out the links in the description below. I do have affiliate links down there, but you know, they don't add any extra cost to you, but they give me a little kickback. You know the drill. Your favorite YouTubers are always saying stuff like that, but it's true though. We don't get a kickback. It's just support to the channel, so I can keep buying more stuff, so I can keep making these videos for you guys. And again, if you guys have any video ideas, let me know in the comments below. I'm always open to it. Some of these videos came from you guys' ideas. Hey, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, because this one was long enough. I was trying to compile it all so it wasn't as long. Thanks for watching. See y'all in the next video, right? Because you're gonna subscribe, right? Appreciate you. Peace.